Witches, let's go ahead and make a new moon simmer pot to help us connect with our deepest desires, create an abundant life, and just do something that smells really good and is kind of fun. Huh? Hey everyone, I'm Anya. Welcome to the season of Anya, where together we are creating a community full of witches, yogis, and all sorts of other spiritual practitioners through healing and enriching ourselves through the powers of yoga, magic, and witchcraft. So let's do a little new moon manifesting with a simmer pot. This is super easy. It makes the house smell delicious, and we're actually going to turn this into a spray afterwards. That way we can use it for other magical workings, for setting intentions and all sorts of stuff. This is super easy. It's fun. And honestly, it doesn't have to be some deep sacred ritual. This is something you can do just chilling, maybe with a glass of wine or what have you, on a new moon, just to kind of connect you with the spirit of manifestation. We are so quick to feel that in order for a ritual, at least myself, I'm going to speak from my own experience, I can be so hard on myself with it, where it's like, I'm not doing all the things. You know what? Sometimes we can't do all the things because real life takes precedent. And even though we're trying to live a magical spiritual life, sometimes we just got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Simple, easy, and to the point, and that's what the simmer pot is all about. It's just about to connect with the spirit of manifestation and to invoke a little enrichment into your life. So, all you're really gonna need, 1 lemon, dehydrated, or dried out, dehydrated, yeah. Some cloves. I just go to my local bulk store, or Sprouts I should say, and get the bulk stuff. Some cloves. So yummy. And a few bay leaves. Now I actually totally dropped the ball on this tutorial and have like these pathetic little bay leaf scraps, but you know what? I'm blessed to have those scraps, so we're gonna keep it that way and be happy with it. But the point is, ideally get some bigger bay leaves, because what you're gonna want to do is also grab a pen. We're gonna be writing on said bay leaves. You want about 3 of them if possible. And either a bowl or a spray bottle, because we're going to turn this into a spray afterwards. We're going to use it for about 2 weeks, which is 1 lunar cycle. So basically from the new moon until the new moon, just so we can really be in this energy. It's something we want to use every day, something we want to connect with. If you don't have a spray bottle, no worries, just use a bowl. Other than that, you're going to need some water. If you have distilled water, awesome. If you make moon water, awesome. If you have neither of those because you are broke or just don't have the time for it, awesome. I'm using tap water today. Don't hate me. All right, guys, so to begin, we want to be sure to have 1 lemon, and we are going to dehydrate it, if possible. If you don't have time for that or just don't feel like doing it, that's okay. You can either use just the peel of a lemon or lemon essential oil, whatever is good for you. I would encourage you, though, to grab a fresh lemon because you are just punched in the face with love, with aroma, and that's kind of part of the magic behind a simmer pot, right? It's connecting with these ingredients. So what you want to do, grab that lemon, cut it into about, 1/4-inch slices or so. And really, as you're cutting it, you can start to think about your intentions, or you can just mindfully cut each slice and connect with it. We're so quick to go on autopilot and rush, but really the magic of the simmer pot is just kind of kitchen witchery in a nutshell, where you are just combining ingredients with love and creating a beautiful end product, whether it be an aroma or an intention or a meal, right? So just take a moment to mindfully connect. This isn't, oh my God, I have crap to do, I don't want to be here energy, right? This is, take your time and breathe and just connect with it, right? Because when we're trying to manifest, it's not so much about what we want, it's already about what we have. Because then we just won't appreciate a damn thing, right? Like as I'm cutting these lemons right now, I can just smell the delicious, just mouth-quenching, thirst-quenching aroma. And that's the point. Connect and be present in a way to say thank you for what you already have, not what you don't have. And oh my God, I hope I don't look like Kylie Jenner cutting this lemon right now on camera. I hold things weird. Good. Just a couple more little slices like that. These are lemon slices or citrus slices in general are so awesome for magical workings. I mean, previously we've made like sun catchers out of these, believe it or not. It's just pretty to have on your altar. I mean, you can use these for a plethora of reasons. So it's always it's always a good idea to have a little bit of lemon, dried lemon in your home at your altar. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my tray of the previous take of cutting lemons, because apparently Anya needs 2 takes. Thank God I'm embracing the spirit of laughing at myself, right? Whew. Now, honestly, if you want to be patient, if you have an air fryer, that works awesome, or obviously a regular oven works just as great. Online and stuff, or at least on my little air fryer, it says to do this for 8 hours. I don't got time for that. I did this at about 250. We're gonna do this at about 250 degrees for 2 hours. You wanna keep an eye on them. If you're putting it in a traditional oven, put it on the middle shelf. If you're putting it in an air fryer, same thing. But you're gonna wanna flip them about halfway through and see. We don't want them all juicy, because especially for the simmer pot, we don't want it sticky and messy. So let's go ahead and throw these suckers in. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the air fryer, which pretty much does work as a traditional oven, but I'm doing 250 for about 2 hours. Wow, look how good these look. This definitely was some studio magic over here. Look at me, I might as well have my own baking show right now. Hey, by the way, if you're liking this content, just make sure to hit that thumbs up button, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Pretty please. It helps the algorithm. It means so much to me. And that way I will continue to make more awesome content for you guys. Okay, so the official steps to make this simmer pot a little more magical really is up to you. Step number 1, though, wherever you are, however you want to do it, I'd recommend getting your butt outside, even if it's cold, even if it's just for a few moments. Connect with that moon. Try to look for it. Try to gaze at it. As you gaze at it, think about 3 things you want to manifest and bring into your life. What would that look like? What would it feel like? What would it sound like? How would your day-to-day be different? How would life be different, right? But just take that moment to tune everything else out except you, the moon, perhaps, and your desires. You know, if you're trying to meditate your dream life and you're having a headache and like your kid's tugging at your, I don't know, your shirt or whatever, smile, do what you gotta do, and jump right back into it. I am telling you from my personal experience, no, I don't have kids, although I have friends who do, so I sympathize with you. But for me, I felt like I had to be in such a deep, intense headspace all the time that I wasn't able to bring that energy off my yoga mat or off, you know, away from ritual, away from circle, right? Being able just to hop back in seamlessly and still allow yourself that gift of being present with the magic you're trying to cultivate. That is what is up. That is how we're going to keep this energy going. That's how we're going to keep cruising, and that's how we are going to manifest. So when you're done with that, grab your 3 bay leaves, write down whether it's, you know, the initials, if you have little, I don't want to call them crusty, but they're just a little sad. But if you have a few little crusty ones, you know, just write what you can on there, or just take a moment, hold them in your hands and chuck them in there one at a time. So in the spirit of sharing, I will share mine with you. I'm going to cut one in half because I cheated and only have 2. I know, on my own channel. By the way, my water's boiling right now. So I'm going to take a moment, take a deep breath in, and put in the intention of staying present, good mental health, and eating well. And before we even think about any of those other ingredients, we're just going to give that a stir. Repeat those things a couple of times over and over again. Eating well, mental health, staying present. Whatever those are to you. Eating well, mental health, staying present. Once you're done stirring that, then you can begin to mindfully add the other ingredients. Have fun with it, you know? Again, as I was saying earlier, when we're connecting to the scents and to the aromas. That's lemon, right? Throw it in there. Maybe feel the texture of the lemon. And as you connect, again, mental health, eating well, staying present. Allow yourself to connect with new sensations as you're manifesting, as you're creating. Because that's life, right? We're always experiencing new things. Eating well, mental health, being present. Eating well, mental health, staying present. And even give it a lick if you want. And stir it. And stir it some more. Next, add your lavender. Feel the lavender in your hands. Take a moment. Break it apart. Unleash those oils. You don't have to do that with every sprig of lavender, but again, that's just for connecting with the energy, with the spirit of the lavender. Repeat your intentions again as you do so. Take that deep breath. Eating well, staying present, mental health. Get it? Is it starting to come together? Take as long as you need with this. Smile when you do it. Smile at this little pot of goodness that you're creating. Starting to smell yummy in here. Now for our final ingredient, we are going to add the cloves. I'm adding about, I don't know, let's say a very mild, I guess, chintzy tablespoon. You don't want this to be too overpowering, but you definitely want that nuttiness from it. And don't forget, give it a nice little whiff. And just throw that in here. So I'm letting this boil on about a medium setting. And really, we're going to let this boil for about a few hours. And that's really just so your whole house smells yummy. But obviously, we're not going to be sitting here tending to it for those few hours. So what I want you to do every time you come to your pot, every time you give it a stir, I want you to figure out your own mantra, whatever it is, even if it's just repeating your manifestations 3 times, or if you have a mantra you want to come up with, whatever it is, I want you to repeat that 3 times every time you bring this pot to a stir. So my mantra, for example, if you decide that, hey, my manifestations sound good, you want to do some of yours. I'm rooted and grounded, a healthier me. I'm in love with life and I'm in my body. I'm rooted and grounded, a healthier me. I'm in love with life and I'm in my body. I'm rooted and I'm grounded, a healthier me. I'm in love with life and I'm in my body. Blessed be. All right, my friends, so that's that. All you're gonna do, again, let that cook, let that simmer for a couple hours and just allow the beautiful, delicious scent you created to permeate your soul and allow you to use that energy to just manifest your wildest dreams, right? After it cools off, after you turn it off, let it cool, strain it, what you're gonna do, you're gonna transfer it ideally into a spray bottle like this. I just upcycled this from something else I used. And every day until the next moon cycle, so until the full moon, you're gonna spray this and repeat your mantra at least once a day, if not multiple times a day. Bring it to work if you can. Bring it wherever with you, you know, even if you have to spray it in the bathroom because that's the only time you remember. Do it. I don't judge it, but what you gotta do is use it. Use it, use it, use it. I have a new moon yoga flow that I did that I'll be using this with, as well as many other things that you can try at home. So that's a wrap for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This is actually fun doing a little more of a POV style video. So if you like this, you know what to do. Please let me know you enjoyed it so I know to make more of this content. I am really hoping to do more spells this year and kind of more creative stuff. As much as I love burning things, I know that gets a little redundant. So stuff like making a simmer pot, maybe some teas, some bath rituals, stuff like that. It's kind of what I have in the mix. So let me know if you want more of this content. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, thumbs upping, all the things, this video. Thank you for joining this community. I am so excited to see where we are headed. I will catch you on the next one. Love and gratitude to you all on this journey.